What is up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well, because today we're going over the Dark Zones in Division 2. What is it? How does it work? Rogue status, DZ perks, and much, much more. If you're looking for anything specific, check the description below. I'm 218.
Dark Zone entered.
When it comes to the PvEVP part of Division, well, it can be a happy place, filled with sunshine, smiles, friendly agents, and sweet, sweet loot. And then it all can turn for the worse, with rogue agents, killer AI, and all that sweet, sweet loot gone, all in an instant.
Rogue agent eliminated.
What a way to get your heart racing. Good times, I guess. It's a place where you can do pre-endgame and endgame activities with a mix of PvP and PvE. You can clear landmarks, kill named AI, hunt down rogue agents, or you can even be a rogue agent yourself. Take all the loot out of the loot drops, break into chests, kill other agents, and take their gear they work so hard for. But keep in mind, you're going to have to extract all that stolen gear after starting all that chaos.
Extraction called.
Maps. Well, there's 3 of them, all ranging from size, playstyle, and overall look. They're going to be normalized and non-normalized ones. The normalized ones are a welcome change from the first game, with all the gears and weapons now at an even playing field. So no more getting ran over by high-geared agents, giving you more of a fighting chance out there. But don't worry though, they still have one Dark Zone that's going to rotate through the 3 maps. That's still the good old-fashioned bring what you got and let's go throwback Dark Zone. So the first map you're going to be able to get your rogue on in is Dark Zone East. It's the largest map, long sight lines. It's going to be best for the LMGs, assault rifles, and snipers. Second on the list is going to be Dark Zone South. It's the smallest map, close quarters combat style play, large interiors, choke points. It's going to be great for the SMG, shotguns, assault rifles, and maybe an LMG. Dark Zone West is split in the middle by a canal. It's more of the medium range map, giving you the ability to use all the weapons and not feel at a disadvantage. The player count has changed this time around too as well, with the maps being a little smaller. They didn't need as high as a player count, so we're only going to have 12 players on a map instead of 24. It doesn't feel bad in my opinion. I played solo a lot. I did catch people right away. I didn't see people. It did feel, like I had freedom. I could move around. I could do what I need to do without getting jumped on or killed right away. They may change this in the future though, so let's see how it plays out. Now, when it comes to matchmaking, just like Division 1, they do level brackets. So for those who don't know, when you're rank 1 through 10, you're going to get match made together. 11 through 20, 21 through 30, and at that point, they're probably going to take your world tier level into account. Very hard to say. They will also matchmake you with party size as well. So if you're going solo, you should be matchmade with other solo players and so forth, up to a party of 4. So how do you get to take part in the Dark Zone? Well, first, you need to be rank 10 and have the 3rd mission done for the theater settlement. That will give you the ability to recruit SE. Cannot pronounce her name, so that's what I'm calling her. SE will be located at the theater settlement. After recruiting SE, the Dark Zone mission will become unlocked. It's a recon mission, but don't worry, you're going to be the only agent in the Dark Zone. It's a way to get you the lay of the land and teach you everything you need to know about the Dark Zone before you get shoved into the chaos. So feel free to look around, but be careful, there will be enemy AI, of course. Now that you're in the Dark Zone, what is there to do? Well, you can track down some wandering AI and mess their day up. Or you can clear out landmarks, which seems to be the easiest way to gain XP in the Dark Zone right now. Kill some named enemies, fight over loot drops, or you can find a friendly agent to do all this with, only to shoot him in the back and steal all his loot. Haven't done it yet, but it can happen, so watch your back. Then there's rogue activities. I'm going to break this down by rogue state, how you may get to that rogue state, and what there is to do within that rogue state. There's going to be rogue, disavour rogue, and manhunt rogue. Rogue.
Rogue protocol initiated.
the first of the state. You can get this by breaking in the chests, stealing an entire loot drop, hacking into terminals, or just by hitting that rogue button. Now that you're rogue, you can keep doing rogue activities and increase your rogue timer, but then you're able to track down a hidden signal that will lead you to the Thieves' Den, a hideout for rogue agents that can give you rewards, take your rogue state away, and even give you access to a rogue vendor. But keep in mind, if you keep doing rogue activities, you can get better loot, and I'll touch base on this soon. Disavowed Rogue. You get this by doing more rogue activities, killing other agents, and taking their loot. Keep doing this and you'll activate the Manhunt Rogue state, making you the highest priority target. With this active, you can try to activate some more terminals, but it won't be easy. Everyone on the map is alerted to what you're doing and your progress, so everyone can start narrowing down your next move and try to stop you. It's not for the faint of heart, but in doing so, you would get showered in loot. Loot! Almost forgot about loot, but don't worry, you can find loot everywhere in the Dark Zone. And now some loot don't even come contaminated, so you don't have to extract all your loot out of the Dark Zone anymore. So all those guys who like to keep dying all the time, you know, unlike me, because I don't die. You just didn't see that. Where did that come from? Who put that crap? Now, with that being said, there will be 2 extraction areas on every map, so choose wisely on which one you're going to use. You'll be met with AI after you launch that flare, and everyone on the map will be notified that there is an extraction going on, so be prepared. How do you get all that loot? Well, by clearing landmarks, take out named AI, DZ chests, DZ loot drops, and other agents, and more. So good luck out there, and I'll see you at the extraction zone. Now that you got some loot and some Dark Zone XP from taking down all those pesky rogue agents, where do you go and what can you do? Well, do you remember that lady? I couldn't pronounce her name, so I called her SE. Yeah, well, she's at the base of operations waiting for you to come say hi and pick out some DZ perks. What kind of perks do you ask? Well, let me show you. It's a long list, so if you don't want to check it out, go ahead and skip through. But here's some music to enjoy it to. Hello? Are you guys still there? Oh, good. Now, before I go, I got 5 tips that may help you guys out on your first time out on the Dark Zone, or third time out, or 100th time out. Well, here they are, starting with 1. Always keep your head on a swivel. Even if you're concentrating on an AI fight, if you can, just take a look around, especially if you're carrying contaminated loot, because that little yellow bag on your back just screams out, shoot me. Number 2, try to keep your eye on the map as best as possible. When it comes to extracting, know which landmarks are being cleared, know which extraction points are being used the most, and try to know which extraction point is hot or not. It's going to save you a lot of headache when you're extracting your loot. Number 3, have the right loadout for the map. If you're running around with a shotgun on a big map with long sights like DZ East, you're probably going to run into problems. So make sure you have the right loadout. Number 4, don't just run through the map. Take it slow. Don't run. Stay on the side of the road. You'll be surprised how many people run by me without seeing me. It's good for sneaking up on people and catching them by surprise. Number 5. If you keep finding yourself dying in gunfights in the Dark Zone, try out the PvP matchmaking. Get used to the gunplay and the multiplayer so when you get to the Dark Zone, you can feel confident in taking on other agents and getting into gunfights. You'd be surprised how much this is going to help you out. Well, there you go guys. I think this is everything for now. I hope this video helps you out and you enjoyed the video. If there's any other games or upcoming games you want me to follow and keep you in the now, let me know in the comments. Well, until next time, this is 218, and you are now